How much different would your life look if you could make hundreds or thousands of dollars simply just by betting on sports? Would it allow you to quit your job or maybe your part-time job, and then you wouldn't have to stress about paying bills each month? Well, lucky for you, by the end of this video, you're going to have a 4-step betting strategy that you can implement to start earning right now. In fact, this is the exact strategy that I used to earn over $18,000 over the course of 6 straight profitable months. Make sure to stick around to the end of the video because the last and most important tip helped me earn over $8,000 in just 1 month. Because I will warn you, if you skip just one of these tips, it's going to be the reason why you're not seeing consistent profits. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button if you want to beat the sports books. I upload videos every week teaching you how you can become a consistent, profitable sports bettor, and you're not going to want to miss a video. The first part that you need to figure out is your bankroll and how aggressive or conservative you want to be using this strategy. Your bankroll is the amount of money you're comfortable wagering with for the entire month. This money is strictly for sports betting only. No matter how successful you are for the first couple days or the first week, you are not going to withdraw any of the funds from this bankroll for the entire month. On the last day of the month, you're going to reevaluate your bankroll. You're either going to decrease it, keep it the same, or increase it. For this example, our bankroll is going to be $1,000. This is where we're going to determine how much one unit is. An aggressive approach to the strategy would be 3% of our bankroll or $30 as one unit. The middle approach would be 2% of our bankroll or $20 as one unit. And a conservative approach would be 1% of our bankroll or $10 as one unit. By the way, this betting strategy is for straight wagers only. If you decide to start using this strategy and build parlays, you are going to ruin your bankroll. Also, if you go above 3% of your bankroll using this strategy, like 4, 5, or 6%, you are putting your bankroll at risk of disappearing in the event that you have multiple losing days, and it's sports betting, and that's going to happen. But if you're still wagering on that plus 140 to plus 250 range, you are going to ruin any potential gains. Now that we have our bankroll and our one unit size figured out, we need to go over to OddsJam on the positive expected value page and set up our filters. Before we hop into the filters, linked in the description is going to be a 1-week free trial to OddsJam. If you want to save 35% off your first month after the free trial, use my code Billy35. For this strategy, we are only going to be using the positive EV page. We want to head on over to filters right here, and we're going to click on the minimum and maximum odds. We want to make sure that our minimum odds are set to minus 250 and that our maximum odds are set to plus 130. All odds are associated with a win probability. So plus 130 is going to give us a 43.5% chance of hitting, and minus 250 is going to put us at basically 71.5%. That is the range that we're going to focus on when we're attacking plays. Next, we're going to head over to percentage and we're going to type in 1%. That means anything below 1% isn't going to show up on the screen. We want plays that are 1% and above. This is going to allow us to attack mainline plays like money lines, spreads, and over-unders that live in that low 1% range. In my opinion, when you can find an edge on these plays in terms of NBA, Power 5 college conferences, the NHL, MLB, this is a really big deal, and it's really worth more to me than, let's say, a smaller alternate line or alternate spread. The reason being is because there's a lot more attention and focus paid to these leagues and to these mainline markets. And so if we can find an edge on this, that is huge. Last up, we need to set up our market width. You want to come over here and you can either leave this blank or type in 0 as your minimum market width, and then you want to have your maximum market width set to 40. If you set your market width higher than 40 or your odds past plus 130, you are asking for trouble. You are going to run into more volatility and more violent swings because you are taking plays that are longer shot odds and have a lesser chance of hitting. Now, when we're on the positive EV page, we are only going to focus on one particular area, and that is the No-Vig fair odds. We're not going to concern ourselves with the EV percentage or the recommended bet size or even the odds that we're getting the play at. Not going to worry about the market width because we already set the parameters. We're good to go. The No-Vig fair odds is what the fair price or the true probability is, the true chance that we have to actually win this play. This is what makes this strategy weird compared to other betting strategies. This particular strategy doesn't take full advantage of the expected value. Instead, we're going to sacrifice expected value for less volatility. Some common mistakes when we're on the EV page is you're going to feel the need to maybe ignore those lower 1% plays. Do not do that. But because we lowered our EV percentage to 1%, that opens up the mainline plays where there's a lot of money and a lot of attention paid to, and that's where we want to attack. Now for the last and most important tip that helped me make over $8,000 in just 1 month. Now that we have our foundation built, we need to figure out how much money we're going to put on per play looking at the no-vig fair odds. So you have your 1 unit. For this example of a $1,000 bankroll, we're going to take the middle approach of $20. So any play that lives in that minus 250 to minus 150 range, we are going to put 1 full unit down or $20 on those plays. Any play that lives in the minus 149 to minus 110 range, we're going to bet 90% of 1 unit. So $20 times 0.9 is $18. And right here, both of these Warriors 76ers plays live in that minus 111 to minus 127. They're both in that range, so we would wager $18 per play. Anything that lives in between the minus 109 to plus 110 range, you would wager 75 to 80% on. So again, great example, the play down here for the first half points total in the Warriors game, it lives in that plus 101 range. So you're just going to take $20, and then this is up to you whether you want to put 75 or 80% down. So times 0.8 means I'm going to bet $16 on this play. Any play that lives in between the plus 111 to plus 120 range, like this under 230.5 on the Warriors game at plus 118, you're going to wager 60 to 70% of 1 unit. So $20, let's say we want to be conservative, times 0.6, we're going to put $12 down on this play. And any play that lives in the plus 121 to plus 130 range, like this soccer play right here at plus 125.5, we're going to put a half of a unit down, so 50%. So we're going to bet $10 on this play right here. Do not start this strategy off by wagering a full unit on every play. Remember, we have a level of safety baked into our wager size based off of the no-vig fair odds. If you don't stick to these guidelines, you can tank your daily profits by taking too aggressive of an approach. Stick with this strategy and these guidelines for the entire month and you'll start to see consistent profits. Now you have the tips to successfully grow your bankroll month after month using this strategy. Though this strategy is just one aspect of my highly profitable betting strategy that has helped me earn over $30,000. Click this video right here so that you can find out exactly what I do step by step so that you can start earning right now.